sellers refuse to fill out a seller's disclosure form when under contract to sell? Many buyer's agents request that a seller complete a seller's disclosure form even though it's not legally required for a seller to do so. Sellers are legally required to disclose known material defects or issues that may affect the property's value or desirability. Any failure to disclose legally required information in writing can lead to liability for the seller. What happens if a property under contract appraises for less than the agreed upon price? Some contracts include a financing contingency or a separate appraisal contingency. If the contract has such contingencies included in it and the property appraises for less than the agreed upon price, the buyer may have the ability to cancel the contract. In such a case, buyers and sellers often enter into renegotiations regarding the sale price. Some appraisal contingencies may trigger an automatic reduction of the sale price. Sellers should always clearly read the language of each contingency or have an attorney review their contract with them before signing it. Are code violations, municipal fines, and open or expired permits required to be closed out by the seller in an as-is contract? The as-is contract requires a lien search to be performed by the settlement agent handling the transaction, which can be either a title company or a law firm. In many transactions, the lien search uncovers some type of code violation, municipal fine, or an open and expired permit that was never closed out by the seller. The as-is contract does not require that the seller close out such issues unless a fine has caused a lien to be recorded in public records. Therefore, a seller would not be required to close out these types of issues. However, many buyer's agents include language in the additional terms section which requires the seller to close out these types of issues prior to closing. Therefore, sellers should read their contract carefully or get legal advice prior to signing it. If you have questions about the Florida as-is contract, the closing process, or wish to learn more about obtaining legal representation, please feel free to reach out to our firm. We're happy to assist.